Gentlemen, let's be honest with ourselves. We've all been there. That pit in your stomach when you sense you're not being taken seriously. Women have an uncanny ability to detect subtle behaviors that signal weakness, often without even realizing it. These unnoticed cues shape their perception of you, influencing their level of respect and attraction. In this video, we're diving deep into the 7 signs that make women see men as weak, and more importantly, how to fix them. This is about becoming the best version of yourself, not just for others, but for yourself. Gentlemen, the need for validation is a powerful force. But when you constantly seek a woman's approval, it becomes a dangerous game. By constantly looking to her for reassurance, you're essentially handing over your power. You're saying, "I don't trust my own judgment, so I need you to tell me I'm good enough." This kind of behavior is a surefire way to undermine your confidence and make you seem uncertain and insecure. Women are naturally drawn to men who are self-assured and decisive. So what's the solution? Embrace your agency. Make decisions confidently, express your preferences without hesitation, and stand by your convictions. This doesn't mean being arrogant or dismissive. It's about owning your thoughts, feelings, and choices. Imagine a man who stands tall, speaks his mind with conviction, and doesn't flinch at the first sign of disagreement. This kind of quiet confidence is incredibly attractive to women. It signals that you're not easily swayed by the opinions of others, that you have a strong internal compass, and that you're capable of leading. Remember, true strength comes from within. Let me be clear, gentlemen. Avoiding confrontation at all costs is not a sign of strength, it's a sign of weakness. It shows that you lack the confidence to stand up for what you believe in and that you are willing to let others walk all over you. It suggests that you're so afraid of conflict, so terrified of upsetting the apple cart, that you're willing to compromise your own needs and boundaries. This kind of behavior can lead to resentment and frustration, both for you and those around you. This doesn't mean you should go out looking for fights or picking arguments for the sake of it. Instead, it's about finding a balance between being assertive and being respectful. It means recognizing that disagreements are inevitable in any relationship and approaching them with a calm, assertive demeanor. This approach fosters mutual respect and understanding. Women are drawn to men who can stand up for themselves, who can set healthy boundaries, and who aren't afraid to voice their opinions. This kind of confidence is attractive and shows that you value yourself. Imagine a man who can disagree without being disagreeable, who can stand his ground without resorting to anger or aggression. This kind of man is seen as strong and reliable. He's not afraid to have difficult conversations because he knows that honesty and authenticity are the cornerstones of a strong relationship. These qualities build trust and deepen connections. Gentlemen, it's time to shed the fear of confrontation and embrace the power of assertive communication. This shift in mindset can transform your relationships and your life. It's about respecting yourself enough to express your needs and boundaries and respecting others enough to hear theirs. This mutual respect is the foundation of any healthy relationship. Gentlemen, vulnerability is a double-edged sword. It can be your greatest strength or your biggest downfall, depending on how you wield it. The ability to let down your guard and share your true self with another person is essential for building deep, meaningful connections. It's the foundation of trust and intimacy. On the other hand, oversharing, especially early on in a relationship, can be a major turn-off. It can create discomfort and push people away. Think about it, constantly unloading your insecurities, fears and past traumas on someone you've just met can be overwhelming and frankly a bit off-putting. It's important to gauge the right moment. Women are drawn to men who possess a healthy balance of vulnerability and strength. They admire those who can be both open and resilient. They want someone who can be open and honest about their feelings without collapsing into a puddle of neediness. It's about being genuine without being overly dependent. So how do you strike this delicate balance? How do you show your true self without overwhelming the other person? It's about timing and self-awareness. Knowing when to share and when to hold back is crucial. Early on, focus on showcasing your strengths, your passions, your sense of humor. Let your positive qualities shine through. As the relationship deepens and trust is established, you can gradually reveal more vulnerable aspects of yourself. This gradual approach builds a stronger bond. Imagine a man who can talk about his fears and insecurities without shame or self-deprecation. He speaks with confidence and authenticity. He owns his story, both the good and the bad, and uses it as fuel for growth. This kind of self-assuredness is incredibly attractive. Remember, gentlemen, vulnerability is not about seeking reassurance or validation. It's about being true to yourself. It's about sharing your authentic self with someone you trust and allowing yourself to be seen, flaws and all. This is the essence of true connection. Gentlemen, let's face it, we've all been tempted to embellish the truth, to inflate our accomplishments, or to exaggerate our experiences in an attempt to impress. But here's the thing, trying too hard to impress often backfires. When you're constantly bragging, name-dropping, or trying to one-up everyone in the room, you come across as insecure, inauthentic, and frankly, a bit desperate. Women are incredibly perceptive. They can smell desperation a mile away. They're not fooled by flashy displays or empty boasts. What truly impresses a woman is authenticity, integrity, and genuine confidence. So instead of trying to be someone you're not, focus on being the best version of yourself. Let your actions speak louder than words. Pursue your passions with vigor. Treat others with respect, and carry yourself with quiet confidence. This kind of quiet confidence is magnetic. It draws people in because it's genuine, it's effortless, and it's incredibly attractive. Gentlemen, losing your temper might seem like a display of passion, but in reality it's a sign of weakness. It indicates that you're not in control of your emotions, that you allow external circumstances to dictate your internal state. When you fly off the handle at the slightest provocation, you're essentially giving away your power. Women are drawn to men who are emotionally stable, who can remain calm under pressure, and who can navigate challenging situations with composure. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or pretending to be unflappable. It's about developing emotional intelligence, learning to regulate your reactions, and choosing how you respond to adversity. Imagine a man who can face a difficult situation with a calm, steady demeanor. He's a source of strength and stability, even in the midst of chaos. Gentlemen, mastering your emotions is about developing self-awareness, cultivating emotional resilience, and learning to channel your emotions in a healthy, productive way. Gentlemen, in the grand tapestry of life, having a clear sense of purpose is like having a guiding North Star. It illuminates your path, providing clarity and direction even in the darkest of times. It gives you direction, it fuels your motivation, and it provides a framework for making meaningful decisions. With a clear purpose, every step you take is intentional, every action deliberate. Without it, you risk drifting aimlessly, blown about by the winds of circumstance, never truly charting your own course. You become like a ship lost at sea, with no destination in sight. Think about it, a man without purpose is like a ship without a rudder. He might be sailing, but he's not truly in control of his destiny. He is at the mercy of external forces, unable to steer his own life. He might be sailing, but he's not truly in control of his destiny. He is merely existing, not living with intention or passion. Women are instinctively drawn to men who possess a strong sense of purpose. They seek partners who are not just dreamers, but doers. They're looking for partners who are driven, who have goals and aspirations, and who are actively working towards something bigger than themselves. This drive and ambition are incredibly attractive qualities. So how do you find your purpose? It's not something that happens overnight. It's a journey of self-discovery, of introspection, and of aligning your actions with your values. It's a journey of self-discovery, of introspection, and of aligning your actions with your values. It requires patience, reflection, and a willingness to explore different paths. It's about identifying what truly ignites your soul, what makes you feel alive, and then pursuing it with unwavering commitment. It's about finding that one thing that you are passionate about and dedicating yourself to it. Imagine a man who wakes up every morning with a fire in his belly, driven by a deep-seated desire to make a difference in the world. He is energized, focused, and ready to tackle any challenge that comes his way. He's not afraid of hard work. He embraces challenges head-on, and he never loses sight of his ultimate goal. His determination is unwavering and his resolve is unbreakable. This kind of unwavering purpose is incredibly attractive. It shows that you are a man of substance, a man who knows what he wants and is not afraid to go after it. It signals that you're not just along for the ride, you're here to leave a mark. You are here to make a difference, to create a legacy, and to live a life of purpose and meaning. Gentlemen, being kind, considerate and accommodating are all admirable qualities. However, there's a fine line between being accommodating and being a pushover. Constantly putting the needs of others before your own might seem like the path to harmony, but it often leads to resentment and a loss of self-respect. Women are attracted to men who are confident, assertive, and capable of setting healthy boundaries. This doesn't mean being selfish or inconsiderate. It means understanding that your needs and desires are just as valid as anyone else's. So, how do you strike this delicate balance? It's about learning to say no gracefully, voicing your opinions respectfully, and prioritizing your own needs without trampling on the needs of others. Imagine a man who is generous with his time and energy, but also recognizes his own limits. He's considerate of others' feelings, but doesn't compromise his own integrity. This kind of balanced approach to life is incredibly attractive. Gentlemen, remember, true strength lies not in physical prowess or brute force, but in the courage to confront your weaknesses, to cultivate your character, and to become the best version of yourself. Take an honest look at your behaviors and ask yourself, are you projecting confidence and strength? Or are you inadvertently signaling weakness and insecurity? The choice is yours. The path to becoming a more confident, attractive and desirable man is within your grasp. Embrace the journey of self-improvement, and remember the world needs strong men now more than ever.